This morning we want to welcome Nita Thompson back to the Daytime Kitchen. She's from Milo's Tea, as if you couldn't tell. But we're talking about Cinco de Mayo today. And can I do a little shout out real quick?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
This is noteworthy.
30 years ago today, Cinco de Mayo, my wife and I had our very first date. It's not our wedding anniversary, it's the anniversary of our first date.
You were 8.
Not hardly. Not hardly, but just want to send a shout out and tell my wife that I love her, and it's been a great 30 years together.
Yes.
Looking forward to many more dates with her. So.
Well, that's a big deal to get that far.
And the restaurant we went to, El Chico, used to be here in North Johnson City. It's no longer there. We can't relive our first date.
Well, but isn't it fitting that it's on Cinco de Mayo?
It is. That makes it easy for me to remember our first date. Absolutely. But you're going to be showing us a very special dish today. This is sour cream and beef burritos.
Yes. And what we're going to do in this segment is we're going to show you how to assemble this. And then in the next segment, we've got them ready to eat.
I got you.
So this is very simple. So what you start out with is you cook some ground beef.
Okay.
Put some chopped onion in it, and then drain it and put some taco seasoning in it, just like you would for any other taco meat. Just follow the directions. And then the assembly is really all that's left after that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put.
And you're using flour tortillas.
Okay. We're gonna put some salsa.
Okay.
This is kind of messy, so I like to use gloves for this part.
All right.
But you want to soften these up.
You're really just getting in there and coating these.
You want these softened up because you don't want tough burritos, right?
Okay.
So this is what we're doing. I would get a bowl. This is like the perfect bowl for this.
Okay.
And then you're going to soften it up, and then you're just going to put your all of your ingredients on it. I like to start with the refried beans because it kind of gives you a base for it. And then
there you go.
So put it kind of down the middle. Right. You want to leave a little here at the edges because
you're going to be rolling them up.
Yes, you're going to be rolling them up. Then you put your ground beef, and you want to put enough, but you don't want to overfill.
I started to say I think a lot of folks, including myself, when we start making these at home, we overfill them sometimes. Yeah,
I always start out overfilling them. And then you want to make sure that you put your cheese and your sour cream, just all of the goodies in here.
Okay.
Sour cream if you want it. And then you're going to fold it just like this.
Right.
I put on the recipe that it's a 12-pack of burritos. This size comes in 8.
Okay.
And I find that's really all that you need.
Right.
And then you want to tuck these edges just a little bit, kind of like you tucked your baby when you brought him home from from the hospital, and then fold them over and kind of roll them.
Right.
And then you're going to place these and just line your baking dish with it.
Okay.
And I'm getting stuff all over there.
It's all good.
But so that's how you do it. And then you're going to top it with sour cream once you get all of them assembled, and a ton of cheese.
Oh.
And that's all there is to this.
But you just line them up in there, and then you're going to put them in the oven.
Yeah, I usually do this, you'll see, in a 9x13 pan.
Right.
So it'll make and it's just 1 pound of ground beef. So, but really there's nothing to it. It just takes a few minutes to assemble.
So you just assemble those, get them in. Now, how long do you put them in the oven for?
You put them in the oven on 350 just until all that cheese melts.
I got you.
So if you've done this like immediately before and everything's still warm, your hamburger's warm and all that stuff, it's going to be a little bit quicker.
Right.
But next segment, we're going to come in and we are going to see what these are like, and they are delicious.
And you know what
you want to make these tonight.
You know what goes really good with a burrito.
Milo's tea.
And lemonade, too.
And lemonade. And this is one thing that I put on the recipe.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go to drinkmilos.com/recipes. There's a really good jalapeno lemonade, strawberry lemonade recipe that's super easy. And you want to get that and make that with this. Oh my goodness. First of all, it's just a beautiful drink.
Right.
And now it's even easier if you get our strawberry lemonade and make it with it.
That's one step out.
Yeah, well, you still want to put some strawberries in there.
Oh, okay.
But there's some really fun stuff going on right now on our website. You want to make sure that you check that out.
Right there, drinkmilos.com.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back.
Easy.
We're going to be back here in the kitchen and finish these up here in just a little bit.
Olé.